A former NASA test pilot named Cooper is flying a spacecraft through space when the controls suddenly malfunction. The ship begins to spin out of control, and he struggles to stabilize it. Just before the situation becomes fatal, Cooper wakes up in his farmhouse bedroom. It was only a dream, but it is clear he has had it before. Cooper now lives as a farmer in a rural area with his 2 children. His daughter Murph believes there is a ghost in her room because books keep falling off her shelf. Cooper does not believe in ghosts and tells her there must be a scientific explanation. He encourages her to look for patterns instead of being afraid. At breakfast, Cooper's father-in-law, Donald, joins the family at the table. Donald helps raise the children after Cooper's wife passed away. Cooper's son, Tom, teases Murph for believing in ghosts and laughs at her theory. Cooper gently supports Murph but reminds her that fear should be backed by facts. The world outside is struggling. Dust storms regularly hit the farm, and crops are failing due to a disease called blight. Corn is one of the last surviving crops, so most people, including Cooper, are now farmers. Society no longer prioritizes technology or space exploration because survival has become more important. On the way to school, Cooper and Murph attend a parent-teacher meeting. The school principal explains that textbooks now teach that the Apollo moon landings were fake. Cooper strongly disagrees, arguing that space exploration represented human achievement. The school believes resources should focus only on farming. This shows how much the world has changed. Later, a strange pattern of dust appears on Murph's bedroom floor after another dust storm. Cooper notices that the dust forms what looks like binary coordinates. Instead of dismissing it, he decides to investigate. He believes the pattern may be caused by gravitational anomalies. The coordinates lead Cooper and Murph to a hidden NASA facility. There, they meet Professor Brand, a scientist who once worked with Cooper. Professor Brand explains that Earth is dying. Blight will eventually destroy all crops and oxygen levels will drop. Humanity cannot survive much longer on Earth. Professor Brand reveals that a wormhole has appeared near Saturn. It was placed there by unknown beings. Through the wormhole lies another galaxy with potentially habitable planets. NASA secretly launched a mission called the Lazarus missions years ago. Several astronauts went through the wormhole to scout planets, but they never returned. Professor Brand asks Cooper to pilot a new mission called Endurance. The goal is to travel through the wormhole, evaluate the planets, and find a new home for humanity. Cooper is hesitant because it means leaving his children. However, he understands that staying on Earth offers no future. He agrees to go, believing it is humanity's only chance. Murph feels betrayed when she learns her father is leaving. She is angry and refuses to say goodbye. Cooper tries to explain that he is doing this for their future, but she feels abandoned. This emotional conflict becomes important later. Cooper joins a team that includes Professor Brand's daughter, Amelia Brand, along with 2 other astronauts, Doyle and Romilly. They launch into space aboard the Endurance spacecraft. The journey to Saturn takes 2 years in cryosleep. When they reach the wormhole, Cooper carefully pilots the spacecraft inside. The crew experiences strange gravitational distortions, but successfully passes through. On the other side lies a new galaxy with several possible planets to explore. The first planet they visit is Miller's Planet, named after one of the Lazarus astronauts. The planet is covered in shallow water and orbits very close to a massive black hole called Gargantua. Because of the black hole's gravity, time moves much slower there. 1 hour on the planet equals 7 years on Earth. Cooper and Amelia land on the planet while Romilly stays on the Endurance. They quickly discover that the planet is unstable and constantly hit by massive tidal waves. Doyle is killed by one of these waves. Cooper and Amelia barely escape in their shuttle. When they return to the Endurance, they learn that 23 years have passed on Earth due to time dilation. Romilly has aged significantly. Cooper watches recorded video messages from his children. Tom is now an adult with a family. Murph, now grown up, still feels angry and hurt by her father's departure. The crew debates their next move. They have 2 remaining planets to check, one from Dr. Mann and one from Dr. Edmonds. Dr. Mann's planet shows promising data. They decide to visit it first. Meanwhile, on Earth, adult Murph works with Professor Brand at NASA. She learns that Brand's gravity equation, which is meant to help lift massive space stations off Earth, is incomplete. Brand later confesses that solving the equation was never possible without data from inside a black hole. He knew Plan A, saving everyone on Earth, would not work. The real plan, Plan B, was to start a new colony using frozen embryos. This revelation deeply upsets Murph. Back in space, Cooper's team lands on Dr. Mann's icy planet. They rescue Dr. Mann from cryosleep. At first, he seems cooperative. However, the planet is not actually habitable. Mann falsified his data because he was afraid of dying alone. His fear drove him to lie. Dr. Mann attempts to kill Cooper and take control of the mission. He believes his survival is more important. Romilly is killed by a trap Mann set earlier. Mann then tries to dock with the Endurance spacecraft, but he ignores safety protocols. The docking attempt fails, and Mann is killed when the airlock explodes. Cooper and Amelia manage to regain control of the Endurance. However, they have lost too much fuel. The only way to reach Edmonds' planet is to use Gargantua's gravity for a slingshot maneuver. This requires sacrificing parts of the spacecraft. Cooper makes a decision to detach his shuttle and fall into the black hole, reducing weight so Amelia can reach Edmonds' planet. He does this without fully telling her at first. He believes sacrificing himself will give humanity a better chance. As Cooper falls into Gargantua, he expects to die. Instead, he finds himself inside a strange structure called a tesseract. It appears to be a 5-dimensional space created by advanced beings. Inside, he can see different moments of Murph's bedroom across time. Cooper realizes that the ghost Murph believed in was actually him, interacting through gravity. He understands that gravity can move through time. Using gravitational signals, he sends information to young Murph through the falling books and the ticking of a watch. He transmits quantum data from inside the black hole to Murph's watch in Morse code. This data allows Murph to finally solve the gravity equation. On Earth, Murph realizes her father was communicating with her all along. She uses the data to complete the formula and save humanity. Eventually, the Tesseract collapses, and Cooper is ejected near Saturn. He is rescued and brought aboard a large space station called Cooper Station, named after Murph. Cooper learns that decades have passed. Murph is now an elderly woman near the end of her life. He visits her in a hospital room surrounded by her family. She tells him that no parent should watch their child die, so he should not stay to see her pass away. She assures him that she always knew he would return. After Murph passes away, Cooper learns that Amelia Brand successfully reached Edmonds' planet. She is establishing a new colony there alone after Edmonds died during landing. Cooper decides not to stay on the station. He takes a spacecraft and sets out to find Amelia, heading toward the new planet to help her continue building humanity's future. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe.